Quick clip. In light of the recent attack on a young lady in Chester, um, one of the things that I hear quite a bit working as a doorman and actually teaching self-defense is people say, well, there's no point in contacting the police because the police don't do anything. One of the complaints I hear from the police officers that I know is nobody contacts us. So if you're looking at something and something has happened and you go, well, where's the point in telling the police anyway? They won't do anything. The police don't do anything because nobody tells them that there's something to do. Okay, I know it's fun to dump all over the police. I'm not 100% happy with the way the police have been utilised in the past few years. 99% of the police officers I've spoken to and worked alongside have been absolutely sound. You always get one or two that take themselves far too seriously for what they're doing. However, they're not psychic. Nobody is. Nobody ever will be. If you do not report an incident, they cannot do anything about it. If they don't know it's happened, if they don't know that somebody fitting this description has attacked someone, they're not going to go looking for somebody fitting that description. So although it's easy to do, especially with the anonymity of social media, to attack the police and attack authority, if you're going to question authority, and you should, question the right members of authority, question the people who are actually in charge of stuff. Don't just attack the police for the sake of attacking the police. If you don't tell the police that something is wrong, they cannot fix it. If you've got leaky pipes in your bathroom, you don't sit around in the living room going, oh, bloody plumbers, they're useless, they never come round. You need to phone the plumber to get them to come around and then they'll fix it. Yeah? Same deal with the police. If you don't tell the police something's happened, they will not look into it. Simple as that. If you go, well, I got in touch with the police and nothing happened. Did everybody who this happened to get in touch with the police? If you all get in touch with the police when something has happened, things will move. There will be investigations. People will get caught and taken off the streets. Again, I am not flying the flag and waving the banner for the police. I think there's some good people in the police force. I think there are a lot of people in the police force who are there genuinely because they want to help. I also believe from some of the officers I've met, there are some people in the police force because they like the idea of wearing the uniform and having some authority. There are good and bad people in every single group you think of. So, don't just sit there complaining that the police don't do anything. Just remember that the police have been, they're down by 20,000 by 20,000 police officers at least. We're closing police stations left and right. If you do not report a crime, they cannot look into it. The police will not just randomly show up at your door and say, "Has anything happened today?" They can't do that. You need to report incidents. Also, if something happens, there's a chance it might happen again. If you report it, and then somebody else reports it, there's a pattern. They'll look into it. If something continues to happen to you, and then you report it, finally go, this is the 7th time this has happened now, something needs to be done. The police are going to go, right, well, unfortunately for us, this is the first time we're hearing of it, so we have to take it as this is the first time it's happened. If you report it every single time, you will get a incident number, and the police who attend to it to look into it will give you the names and their badge numbers. Keep a record of it yourself. That way, when it hits the 7th or 8th time that something has happened, you can say, this is the record of this happening. I would like you to be more proactive with it now, please. Always report an incident. Even if you don't think it will do any good, always report an incident. Let's say, for instance, you're a single woman walking alone home at night and you think some guy is trying to mug you, or he's approaching you to talk to you, and you run, which you should do, and you get home and you go, it's probably nothing, I'm probably just overreacting. If the next day you find out that later that night a woman who fits your description was attacked and the person they're looking for fits the description of the guy that spoke to you, you're not going to go, whew, thank God he didn't get me. You're going to go, shit, if I told somebody, maybe the police would have patrolled and they could have saved that woman. Trust me, guilt will kill you. So always report things to the police. It takes 10 minutes to report something to the police, and it will be much healthier for you than sitting around for hours on end complaining with each other. Well, they never do anything. What are they here for? They're good for nothing. Always report it to the police. Until next time, train hard, train smart, stay safe.